what?
Powered by Riverside.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another great episode of Live from the Bench with
From the bench.
me, GQ, aka Howie Roseman, and my esteemed co-host, Boulevardian of Football.
I'm esteemed.
So,
yeah. Yo.
How you doing, man?
I'm living the dream.
Yeah, that's too bad. You need to dream bigger. No.
Oh, but they're champagne and caviar dreams.
Oh, yeah. So you ever just dislike somebody or hate somebody and you just can't explain why you have this disdain for that person? You just know it's justified in your mind. You just justify that hatred toward them.
Yes, a lot of people. I can make a whole list of people I hate.
Yeah, well, today we're going to discuss that list, but in the form of professional athletes.
Oh.
I went and made a list, and I then took my list, and I think the task was to only do 10, and I kind of went overboard with it. It was just like, I hate so many professional athletes, a lot of them football players, and I was just like,
this is going to be an interesting episode, I'll tell you what.
It's going to be an interesting episode. So I don't know if you have a list. If some of these guys are on your list, you can chime in and speak on it.
I saw yours, and I figured you've got it covered.
Okay.
Pretty much, I wouldn't throw too many more names out there than what you got.
Okay.
Like it was like your list was so broad. It was like, damn, I might want to make some I like, but I would never do such a thing. So.
Yeah. So, first and foremost on my list, let's get right into it. First on my list is Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Now, it's beyond me hating the Cowboys. Me disliking Dak is way beyond me disliking the Cowboys. The reason why I dislike Dak Prescott is because he's the ultimate edge guy. Like, Dallas Cowboys fan, he's the guy, he comes out, puts up crazy numbers for this team, completely getting all the Cowboys fans all hyped, excited. They're talking shit to the Eagles fans because, they think they're better this year, and then they do nothing. They don't advance, they do nothing. It's like 100% full-blown edging. That's what Dak Prescott is. He's the edge guy.
He's an edge lord out here.
I'm going to get you ready. I'm going to get you there. And then I'm going to stop right before we get there. Because that's just what he is.
Call that a tease.
Yeah, he's definitely that too. And it's messed up. Because I don't like the Cowboys in any way. I can't stand Cowboys fans. I like one Cowboy fan. That's because me and him, we fought together in Afghanistan. So I like one Cowboys fan. And I can say I probably got a coach on my team that I hired that's a Cowboys fan. But outside of that, I don't like people. I don't like y'all. So
still put your finger in his MREs, just saying. You gonna eat that?
Yeah, so Dak Prescott is the first person on my list. Now I just want to make sure I get everybody know that this list is so broad that I didn't do it in any particular order. I just threw names on the list. And as I was just doing, I was just getting annoyed because these people are still relevant in any sport. All right.
Well,
Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is my number 2. I mean, the second guy on the list. Not my number 2, just the second guy on the list. The reason why.
Kind of number 2.
The reason why I put Baker Mayfield on this list is because I wanted to root for Baker Mayfield, but he just gives me that he's got a personality of somebody like who would do something wrong and try to make excuses for it. And I just don't like him. It's just like he's got the face of somebody I just don't like. And I was starting to like him when he grew the beard out, and then he shaved it off. And I'm just like, oh, he fucked it up. Like, you're just like Johnny Manziel, just less of an alcoholic and a drug addict.
Hey,
So-
Baker Mayfield at least was trying to be a capable NFL player.
Yeah, he
I mean,
tried.
he hasn't been terrible. To
No,
put him
he
in
hasn't
class
been
with
terrible.
Johnny Manziel, that's just
Yeah, but that's who he reminds me of. I think it's because of the Browns. I think that's what it is. You go to the Browns, and I just can't stand you. I mean,
But
and
yeah,
again,
I mean, look at their current quarterback. Most people don't like him either. Maybe it's just something in that dirty green Cleveland water.
yeah,
Maybe. I don't know.
I just don't like Baker Mayfield. He just bothers me because it's just like I'm not going to get you guys anywhere. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
be subpar. So I just don't like
Okay.
him. Yeah,
Ain't
who
nothing
else?
wrong with disliking Baker Mayfield. He's really, really easy to dislike. Hey, y'all,
Yeah.
do y'all like Baker Mayfield? Yes or no? Let me hear it. I don't think they like him either. I don't think they like him either. You know, that wasn't very genuine, that vote. It wasn't that.
Next on my list is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I just can't stand him. He's just like he's like somebody who's like tries to be nonchalant about the fact that they have a humongous ego and they just can't get like they just like, yeah, I got an ego. I'm better than you, but I mean I don't gotta say like you're not who you think you are, Aaron Rodgers, and the fact that you think you are, like, and this is my thing, like he has so much of an ego that he thinks he's gonna make the Jets relevant. And that's so crazy to me because it's like you could have went to anywhere. You could have went anywhere and actually helped the team, but you chose the Jets. That means that your ego has got you thinking to yourself like, I can make the Jets relevant. And nobody can make the Jets relevant. It's just not the Jets way. And it just shows one thing is like you weren't what made the Packers relevant because Jordan Love filled in and he did just fine. So Aaron
Yeah, I
Rodgers,
mean, they got a tradition. He was just one of three. So
Yeah.
that don't make him very special when you look back on it. Two other people.
yeah. So
At least one of them had more success, and one of them will potentially have more success, unless you count the individual awards, which Rodgers got because they like to have a fucking camera in his face all the time. Especially as time went on and he started to say more and more ridiculous things, it became really easy to hate Aaron Rodgers.
yeah,
I mean, the ayahuasca thing, the fucking, what was it, the vaccinations thing. He says a lot of dumb shit out of his mouth, and they keep giving him a microphone to say more dumb shit because, like you said, ego. Like the man clearly has a damn ego. You see what going on with all this family situation, how he doesn't talk to his brother or his parents. Like all the crap with different women that come and go. They're all celebrity, like C-list celebrities that no one really cares about.
right.
I mean, he wants to be relevant. He wants to be relevant to people. He wants to matter. But he's an idiot. Every time he opens his mouth, a fool speaks. So it's not going to be very positive of a reputation, and it makes him really easy to hate. I can't stand the dude. I mean, you see where he pops up every week with his attempts to stay relevant in the offseason. He pops up on that PMS show with McAfee. Another motherfucker I can't stand. If this was my kill shot list, he'd be near the top. But that's whatever. I'm gonna regress and step back, let you continue to cook.
Okay.
All right.
Next on my list is Harrison Butker. Harrison Butker is on my list, but he was on my list. He's on my list, yes, because of the things he said. Now, I get it. Everybody is allowed to speak how they feel. But to think you're gonna be somebody to push your beliefs on a crowd of people when probably those people don't even agree with you, you're a piece of shit. You're just a piece of shit. Like, I didn't know who you were until you said those things, and now I dislike you because you said something stupid out your mouth. Like, I hate when people just come out of nowhere and just say stupid shit. Like,
right. And we supposed to like, yeah, because this guy said it. Like, man, nobody don't give a shit about Harrison Butker's dumbass out there saying that shit, some fucking logic from the 60s, 50s, leave it to Beaver ass bullshit. You know, that he got the response he got, his response. Anybody would get saying some dumbass shit like that. What Bucker need to do is catch up to reality. Before he do that, realize that he's a kicker and that's his place in the universe. He's an NFL kicker. He doesn't matter to his peers. And if he fucks up, he loses his job. Okay.
Yeah.
So to think that his credibility is such is solely to the fact that he's in Kansas City. It's not to anything on his actual part. He hasn't proven anything outside of an ability to kick a football, which takes very little strategy. It just means like, wow, you can kick a football. Big fucking deal. Like, I mean, this gives them a platform to go speak at a college. That in itself is absurd to me because who the fuck is Harrison Butker to have an opinion that matters? What does he contribute to the damn world to have an opinion that matters? Nothing. So why are we listening to him? Fuck Harrison Butker. And if you out there agree with him, fuck you too. Okay? Because it's 2024. Catch up to reality. You're slowing us down. It's called progress. Get with the fucking program or step on the fucking tracks and get hit. Move. Go on.
Agreed.
Back to you. You were doing your thing.
So my next person on the list, and I'm gonna explain, like, this guy's done nothing wrong out in the world, but yeah, he did something 4 years ago and it makes me dislike him, and that's Rudy Gobert. I'm not a fan of Rudy Gobert. Boulevard, I don't know if you remember when COVID first became
I know what Rudy Gobert did. I remember.
When it was just like a scare, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about it, and this dingbat touched the mics, every last one. Just thought it was a joke and just started touching on all the mics.
Mm-hmm.
And literally days later, showed that this dude tested positive for COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
That made me so mad, so upset, because for all we know, he probably spread COVID to other people.
Oh, it's his fault. It don't matter what the numbers say. It was his fault.
He did not take it serious. That's why I do not like Rudy Gobert. Now, like earlier this season during the playoffs, he had a baby, and I stood with him because he chose the baby over the game. This team still won. I backed him then. However, I still don't like him. He is on my list of people that I just can't stand.
How about the fact that he's in the playoffs? He's a defensive liability, even though he's the 4-time regular season defensive player of the year. That's an oxymoron in itself. He's supposed to be such a defensive factor, but when it matters, individual matchups matter, he's on the sideline. Useless waste of money.
All right. My next person on my list, Jalen Reagor.
Wow, fuck that guy.
Not only did this guy I'm not blaming Howie. I'm blaming Jalen Reagor now. I'm not blaming Howie. Howie saw something in you and you ain't step up. You got picked over Justin Jefferson. That means you need to step your game up. No, you didn't. You completely assed out your entire time you were in Philly. Then you went to Minnesota and tried to make it seem like you was here to redeem yourself. Yeah. And then you still assed it out. I can't stand you. I hate you. And now you think you're going to do something.
I hate you.
You think you're going to do something in New England. You got a nice
this shit is personal now. I hate you, Jalen
Reagor. And then for the simple fact that Monty Reagor, his dad, the former defensive lineman, got the nerve to be like,
how did I not know that?
And everybody him to see be like, oh, everybody just hating on my son. Nigga, ain't nobody hating on your son.
You know, your son will make the pitch, and nobody gonna have a reason to hate on him. If he gets
Right.
separation, if he make the
Like-
plays, we can't hate on him. Can't hate on success. Except
What
for
makes me
you're successful.
upset about him.
Get out of here, you winner.
What makes me so upset about him is that Rager was a first round pick. Like, what was he
Yeah.
like? 16th or 18th or something like that.
Around there, yeah, middle.
And he's on his third team, maybe fourth. I'm not really sure, but he's done nothing anywhere he's went,
Right.
and it makes me mad because he still thinks that
21st out of TCU.
and the fact that he still speaks like he's deserving of where he was picked up. I don't like Jalen Rager. I can't stand him. I hate him, and it just, yeah. All right, next on my list.
Rager is trash.
Russell Wilson's on my list. All right. I cannot stand Russell Wilson only because of how he made himself seem bigger than life when he signed the Denver Broncos contract. First off, signing contracts like that, you know damn well that you are handicapping your team. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
to have such like having demands like I need an office. That's crazy to me. In the team facilities, you need an office because you're the starting quarterback.
What? That office, ain't no wins in that office. Ain't no
It just-
playoffs in that
yeah.
office. That's where you need to prove. You got to prove that shit on the field, not in some office. You ain't
Exactly.
you're the
So-
quarterback.
Him to do that and then come out and just completely do dog shit on the field.
Mhm.
And now your team can't do anything to redeem themselves, can't go out and grab anything to make your team better. It's just like, Russell Wilson, you're a piece of shit. Because now, what is that? All of that you did, what is that doing for you now that you're here in Pittsburgh now and you're competing with another guy who's still young and can still overtake you? Now you look like
Allegheny County, let's ride.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson. He gets on my nerves. I just feel like he just has so much pride and little to show for it. Like, it's time to hold a clipboard, baby, because that's what you're about to be doing this year. All right.
So you think
Now-
Justin Fields takes over at some point in the season?
I think week 3, Justin Fields takes over. If he doesn't
you-
start, he takes over in week 3.
You ain't giving Wilson no chance.
No, not at all.
Whatever the futures, baby, do.
Nope. I think he's going to be holding Justin Fields' clipboard. And I think that's the smart thing to do. Having Justin Fields, you got more time to invest in his future. Russell Wilson's 33, 34, 35. You ain't got no future in that. If you're trying to win now, cool. But you got just as much as a shot to win with Fields as it is with Russell. Like, there
And
is
that's the sad part.
there
One
is
of them former
really
Super Bowl
no
champions.
switch. Like, there's really no switch. The thing with Fields is you got a lot more size for one. Justin Fields is a big guy. He's not a little guy. Russell Wilson, little guy. Justin Fields, big guy. Okay, so you're better off having somebody with Russell Wilson's experience backing up Justin Fields and saying, "Hey, dude, you're taking the reins now. Let me coach you up." That's what you should be doing now, Russell. Coach this young man up because he's got the chance. He's got, like, Russell, you peaked. You're not getting any better. Justin Fields can get better. So be who you are and stop trying to be somebody that you're not, Russell Wilson. All right. Next on my
Russell
list.
Wilson's just a Carlton with a good arm. That's all.
Yes.
It's Carlton with an arm.
My next guy is somebody that everybody hates. The worst quarterback, probably not the worst quarterback in the league, but probably you can probably argue that he is. And he's probably the highest paid horrible quarterback in the league.
Oh,
and that's
highest
Danny.
paid. Worst is Nathan Peterman. So
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Nathan Peterman probably gave you a better shot than this guy. But what I'm talking about is Danny Dimes.
Mm. Well, that's a sad sentence there. But yeah, Danny Dimes is a joke. Go
Danny
on.
Dimes is dog shit, bro. He is dog shit.
He is
Look,
dog shit.
he stacks up to it. I think we got two other quarterbacks on this list who I think he stacks up to. And it's so
Damn.
sad because they're the same fucking player. Danny Dimes is just not good. And I feel as though somebody in New York is just like, I fucked up. But I had to stick with this guy. And like,
They didn't have to stick with the guy.
they don't, but they're going
Like, they
to.
had an opportunity to do something in that fucking draft. I remember seeing on they were talking about, what was it? Was it McCarthy? Did they have the opportunity to get? And they didn't. It was, yeah, I think it was McCarthy, and there was like, if Neighbors was still on the board, they were taking him, but they were leaning towards grabbing a quarterback to replace him in the draft. Which means, I mean, they willing to eat the damn cap space just to get rid of him. And yeah, they got Neighbors, but Neighbors won't make much of a difference with Danny's future. He'll still be out of there next year. And
Danny's gonna be throwing darts to defense all year.
It'll be the era of Tommy DeVito. So
I don't have no faith in Tommy DeVito either.
I do. People get whacked for saying negative shit about Tommy DeVito.
Come get
me. You don't want to wake up in a roadside ditch, do you?
Come get me. I'll go, but I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm about 45 minutes away from you bitches. Let's go. All right, next on my list, you're gonna be pissed off at me for saying this.
Capiche.
CJ Gardner-Johnson, a Philadelphia Eagle. Guy
I don't know why you're still mad at him.
I'm mad at him, bro. Because like, how you gonna talk so much shit about the Eagles fans and then just come back like, I forgive you. I'm sorry. Things
what else he gonna do? He apologized.
Bitch, like what?
I mean, he acknowledged. We know we a handful. That's why we're the best fans in the league. We know we're a handful.
No, see me, I take shit personal, bro. I take shit personal. You start talking shit about me on the way out, like that's like breaking up with me. That's like a girl breaking up with me, talking shit about me, and then trying to come back talking about I'm sorry. Nah, bitch, get the fuck out of here. That nut shit. What wrong with you?
You can't boot my bathroom no more. You can't burlate my bathroom up no more. I'm gonna be so happy when you gonna get out.
I changed my Netflix password. Fuck out of here. That's how I see CJ Gardner-Johnson. Like he made me change my Netflix.
Your ass out my face.
He probably showed up to Novaplex and was trying to use their Netflix password and be like, "Yo, Howie, what's the password to Netflix?" Nah, you ain't got access, fam. Can't stand. I don't like him.
You ain't
I'm happy to have him back, but he's not gonna be the same guy he was. Bitch ass.
No, probably not. Probably not the same guy. I mean, if he has an effect, if he can have similar effect, at least leadership wise, maybe not statistically or whatever. If he can make the big plays, continue to be a ball magnet, it'll work. It'll work. We know what he can do at his best.
So today I'm just as I continue, I just want to say I'm throwing my bias away. I'm not being biased today. I'm coming at Eagles players too. So, and this next guy is also an Eagles legend. Probably not going to get a playoff. Probably not going to get his jersey retired. Probably won't end up in the Eagles Ring of Fame or honor or whatever. But I'm talking about Jason Peters. The offensive line. I didn't like Jason Peters. Like the reason I don't like Jason Peters is because it's like you know when somebody just gonna keep being a liability for you is like, yes, we need him, but you're not here. Cause like he was always like, yeah, he's gonna be that left tackle, but he was never there. He was never.
But at the end, when he was like 36, 37 years old, still hanging on.
Yeah, that's the problem. Give it up, bro.
He hasn't quite given it up yet at this point. So,
yeah, I'm just like, give it up, bro. You're not doing it no more. And it's like, you think you can still do it. Like, give it up. I can't stand you. Like, I don't like people that try to play the game longer than they can. Like I got
Is
players.
that why Aaron Rodgers is still on your list?
Yes, like give it up. You're not good anymore. Like we got a guy on my team that's like my age, and he's trying to be the starting quarterback, and I'm like, bro, your knees don't work. You only know how to throw one pass, and that's just deep. You don't know how to throw to the checkdowns. Like I don't like that shit. Like it comes to a point where like your brain is probably more valuable than your athletic ability. Go coach.
Right.
Be a-
Definitely go coach.
like, and that's just my thing. Like I knew where I got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, bro, I'm gonna go coach some youngins. Maybe I can help them.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do. Roll it forward.
All right, next. This is gonna piss some people off. Jamar Chase. I can't stand Jamar Chase, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. They come out your mouth say, "I'm always open." Bitch, shut the fuck up. How you gonna be mad? Like your quarterback can't get the ball to you because his line ain't blocking for you. You want you so if he just throw it to you and you just happen to not be open and it get picked off, you want to blame him? No, bitch, it's your fault because you got the nerve to say I'm always open. You saying you got it like that? You better just get it like that. You ain't, bro. Like I don't like egos. I don't like egos. And to say some shit like I'm always open, it's some nut shit. Like that's really nutty. Like you're cool. Like you want, and then you got the nerve to be fucking crying. You got to be crying with the mic in your face and talking about I'm always open and you crying. Nah, bro. You need therapy. You don't need the ball. You need therapy. Go figure that shit out before you come on a football field. I don't like that shit. It really gets under my skin when grown men act like girls on a football field. I got players that do that shit. And I'm like, I'm this close from cutting you. I don't care how much talent you got. Stop being a bitch. Be a team player. Like, talking about I'm always open. Oh, so you playing for the check. You're not playing to win games. Like, your team can't fucking win games. Like, you ain't going back to the Super Bowl because of your ego like that. Like, stop that shit. There's a reason why T. Higgins was a like T. Higgins is going somewhere else and going to get paid. And the other dude, Taj Boyd, going to get paid. Bro, they not acting like bitches. Now, let's see what happens when you ain't got nobody else on the other side. Jazz start get double up. We'll see who's open. Shut the fuck up. It's time for
Jamar
y'all.
Chase had 145 targets last season.
How many catches?
100, 63% of which went for first downs.
How many catches did he get though?
100.
Oh, okay. All right, so why he bitching? 60% more than 60% of his catches. He won't talk about I'm always open. Stop bitching, bro.
All right, he getting targets.
Yeah, why you bitching talking about I'm always open? You got 140 something targets. That's too fucking many. You CD lambing it out here. But and I'm not saying that Jamar Chase ain't good. I'm just saying you a bitch because you want to sit here and crying like a little girl. Fucking, you crying more than that girl that was crying because she got hit by another girl in the boxing room. You crying more than she was.
She even cried. She just quit. It's like, damn, all right, fuck this. Like, you done. Like, you get hit in the face and you just done. You're a professional.
Yo,
You're a professional amateur boxer. You get punched in the face and you quit.
And this is the thing for me, like you crying because you're not getting targets. You are a fucking millionaire, bro.
Yeah.
You pay me what they getting paid. I will sit on the bench and I will straight up Alex Moran that shit. Like you talking about my contract for the next 5 years, totaling out to $20 million. I'm Alex Moran for the next 5 years. People who don't know who Alex Moran, watch Blue Mountain State. I'm Alex Moran. You gonna be like, all right, GQ, get in the game. I'm good, coach. I'm gonna just soak this $5 million up for the next 5. You know, like, not bitching. You just got people who would love to be in your position just to be on the sideline. They don't even care.
Right.
And I see Boulevard finally changed his background because he ain't realized that we was looking at his whole operation back there.
But that's my kitchen.
Bro, he's got the one of the best like little coffee setups. I can't wait till I can get my coffee maker inside my office. You know, let's see.
Yeah,
You can just
a
turn
lot of
around. And
coffee get drunk around here.
All right, next on my list. All right, so I want to I want to clarify that I hate this person as an athlete, not as a person. I hate LeBron James.
We all hate LeBron James.
I hate LeBron James as a player because of all the bitching and complaining. And this is going to be a trend. I don't like bitching. I don't like complaining on the team. I don't like people who talk. Shut the
What a
fuck up.
shock. You don't like players who bitch and complain. What a surprise. What a novel thought.
I don't like that shit. And
Who
like
does?
you're sitting there throwing temper tantrums on the field. It's not, it's
Man,
like really unbecoming. You're Boulevard's age. Like,
the man was 37 years old throwing a fucking tantrum on a basketball court at 37 goddamn years old.
that man
He
is.
bobs and he whines and he begs for more fucking help all the time.
That man is not
It's easy to
37.
hate LeBron. And it's not because he's good. It didn't get like his talent has nothing to do with the thing that makes him hate me. They want him to be a winner, but the record shows he's not that much of a winner. Sure, he's got rings, but he had to go get help or go chase down other players.
Mm-hmm.
We all know, okay. He flops like if you touch it, we've all seen videos of the man faking like he got elbowed in the face. I understand some people will say it's strategy. No, that's some pussy ass shit. Okay,
Some bitch shit. That's
that's
some
some
bitch
bitch
nigga
shit.
shit.
That shit don't fly in real court. Well, y'all act like because you got reps now you can act like fucking pussies. No, play like you got a fucking set in your pants. Cut that shit out. All that flopping. Like he a grown man. He the example that all these young motherfuckers want to follow, and that's how he wants to behave on the court. And we wonder why basketball's getting all fucking stupid and fucking bogish, where everybody wants to shoot fucking bad shots and then pose for the camera. They cut that shit out, and it's all starting with his ass, all with him. With all the fucking face after he gets one fucking dunk, like he gets one fucking dunk off. Man, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm with you. Fuck LeBron James. Fuck LeBron James with the fucking rim. How about that? Just turn the rim and just shove it up in there. Fuck LeBron.
Ouch.
Then take a fucking chair onto him. And ain't no fucking style chair, just whack. Fuck LeBron.
Whack.
Don't like him.
All right, next on my list.
Fuck LeBron, fuck his school. Fuck his boy Rich. Fuck Adele for marrying his boy Rich. Fuck Savannah. Fuck his children. Okay? Don't like it? I'll beat your ass because I'm not a bitch and this is not a basketball court.
Damn.
Fuck you. Fuck your kids, LeBron. Period.
Damn. He said fuck his kids.
Go on.
All right, next on my list.
No, I dare to have some shit. I will put a fucking hole in Brown without hesitation. I don't give a shit. What y'all gonna do? Be mad at me? Fuck LeBron. Like I said, bitch ass. Fuck him. Fuck LeBron. LeBron, fuck you. Did my face. Fuck you. All right, go on.
Next on my list is Dylan Brooks. I don't like him. He's just weird. You know, I don't like weird shit. He give me weirdo vibes. Like, you ever seen what he do in the pregame?
No.
He just
I have no idea what he does in the pregame.
he just this.
Okay. Is he finding his sensor, searching for his chi or some shit?
I don't know what he's searching for, but it looked like he about to have one of those drools that drip down to the floor. He's a whole weirdo.
Y'all catatonic and shit.
Yeah, I can't stand him. I need him to like get a grip.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dylan Brooks, I don't like him. He's a weirdo, and he just talks wasn't he the one last year was talking about how good he was, and he's really not. Like, he was saying that he was like,
probably.
He was
That's
just
the
talking
NBA think they're better than they is.
Yeah. I don't move on to somebody who I think there isn't a person on this world, on this earth, that hates him that likes this guy besides his mama. It is Ben Simmons, the ultimate flake.
This
Ben
dude's
Simmons, I don't like
a cuck simp bitch. Like,
I don't even know if Ben Simmons is really good or not, but he's ass. Like, it's as a person.
You know how I knew Ben Simmons was trash? He had the opportunity to go to every school in the fucking country coming out of Australia. He went to LSU, where he could be the number one option, the main option, the center of attention, where he was friends with the coach. And he proceeded to finish with a losing record and not make the tournament. Oh, he got his stats damn near a triple-double in college. He got his numbers, but his team was not winning. There was no success. That's how I knew he was a fucking joke. That's how I knew. Okay? And it took like the rest of us a few years, somewhere around the time when he was too chicken shit to shoot a layup and he passed it for a jumper. Or maybe the fact that the man will find any excuse not to play. Like, that shows a lack of heart. All of this shows a lack of heart. He doesn't want to win. He wants to be paid. He wants to be treated like an NBA player. Most importantly, he wants to be worshipped as a 6'10" point guard who kind of thinks he's a celebrity.
Mm.
Yeah, you were famous once upon a time. Now we all look at you as a fucking example of what not to be, of wasted potential, of a joke of a player. And you're still young in your career. You still have a good 7 to 10 left. And you just don't want it that bad. You're taking up a spot a more deserving player should have, a more hungry player deserves. You're a fucking waste of space, Ben Simmons. You're a 6'10" waste of space with decent handles and nothing else. Fuck you, Ben Simmons. Fuck you with LeBron James's bald spot. Fuck you, Ben Simmons.
All right. So I got a twofer in this next one. Bryce Young and Kyler Murray. I hate both of these guys.
I saw it. I knew where you were going.
Two fucking toddlers running around trying to play quarterback. Cannot stand them. Hate them with a passion. They get on my goddamn nerves. I don't like people who try to play quarterback when they're not quarterbacks. I do not like it. It just bothers me because, yes, they're hella talented, but like, you're looking at a sports league where people are big and Kyler Murray's small. You saw where his issues are. He cannot stand in a pocket and throw a pass. Like, tell me how many times you've seen Kyler Murray stand in the pocket and throw a pass.
I try not to watch too many fucking Cardinals games.
And the same with Bryce Young. Bryce Young is just the whole fact that there is documents out there that say both of these guys are plus 200 pounds is utter nonsense to me. Like, I don't see it. Where you see that at? Fucking, they said Bryce Young was 210. Where?
See, I got Bryce Young listed as at 204. So
I just don't get it. It's just, yeah, I don't like these guys, and the reason why is because they're playing out of position. I just feel like there are liabilities at the quarterback position, and they can't, and it's not sustainable. They cannot be sustainable as quarterbacks. And I know that says a lot because I played the position a little bit, but I mean, not to the extent of these guys did. I knew what I was. I was a receiver. I was a DB. I was
best to know your limitations.
Yeah, and these guys seem to 100% think that they are quarterbacks. And these are guys that won't be Hall of Famers. They won't win Super Bowls. And yeah, and that makes me come to the next two quarterbacks.
Oh, they definitely won't be Hall of Famers or win Super Bowl. Like, in what world are the Panthers winning a Super Bowl? They need they need to fill every position before they have a chance in hell, and that ain't happening. And the Cardinals, I mean, they got a few pieces now, but ain't nobody even penciling them in for a playoff spot unless they're just trying to get attention for a crazy take. Because everybody knows that they're still 2 years away.
These next two guys, I got another twofer at the quarterback position. These next two are dumbass people. Dumbass quarterback.
Who?
Two dumbass quarterbacks. Oh, and guess what? They were both Cardinals who like to say dumb shit out their mouth. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
probably
Josh
speaking of
Rosen.
saying dumb shit, I should probably recant saying "fuck your wife" and "fuck your kids." 'Cause they're innocent in this matter. I mean, Bronny's a bum at basketball, but he ain't do shit to deserve that. Sorry, y'all. Y'all just caught strays on this one. Collateral damage and all that. All right, go ahead.
All right, I'm talking about Clayton Tune and Josh Rosen. Huh. Now,
Damn, you really took time out of your life to put Clayton Tune and Josh Rosen on this list. What the fuck?
because they're people that I literally hate. I dislike them
I
too.
know exactly why you hate Clayton Tune. I know
I hate-
why.
I hate Clayton Tune because
It's not-
he said that he was the best
It's
quarterback
not-
in the draft that when he was drafted. I don't even remember. But he thought that he said he
You
was
know what
the
he
best.
said? They made like whatever number of mistakes or something.
I just don't
Or was
like
that-
it.
Or was that actually Rosen? That said, I don't think
They both said it.
Yeah.
Josh Rosen said that 32 teams made a mistake and didn't get me. No, 32 teams were smart enough not to get you, bro. Like
Right.
you're garbage, and you proved that you were garbage. You didn't prove anybody wrong. You proved everybody right. What you did prove was everybody
How great you are before you start. Before you've shown them that you're great.
right. Not only that, Junior.
Mitchell.
Not only that, he not only proved that he not only did he not prove all those teams right for not drafting him.
Right.
He proved that the Cardinals made the biggest mistake. He tried to say that everybody else made a mistake not drafting him. He proved that the Cardinals made the biggest mistake of all by drafting him because he is the worst. He may be just as good as Danny Dimes.
Tune was a joke. Rosen, I don't think he ever got a fair shake, but
He
I
did.
think it's too late now. He's still in the league, but it's too late now for him to really
He
get.
did get a fair shake.
That was Arizona was bad.
They always been bad.
Yeah.
But
Nobody
that's
can.
his-
I mean, nobody can actually expect success there. I mean,
That's
Kyler
his-
Murray's gotten squeezed the most out of what you're going to get there. Kurt Warner
that's
and
his-
Fitz ain't coming through the door, so
That's his fault.
yeah.
He got to be better than that.
Multiple GMs that have been fired, hired, and fired again in Arizona.
That's all on him. That's
Yeah.
his fault. I blame
Yeah.
him. Now,
Well, Tune saying a dumb shit, yeah, he's responsible for his own behaviors, no matter how
Clayton
stupid
Tune.
they may be.
Clayton
Rosen,
Tune spoke out and said, we did this before we went video. He said, you remember this? I uplift. I'm the best quarterback in this draft. And it's because I uplift everybody.
yeah, this was like our second episode.
It was one of the funniest things ever because we uplift everything, you know?
All right, you just been sitting there holding a grudge the whole time, filing your fingernails, looking menacingly at pictures of Clayton Tune.
Yes, because I don't like egos. I can't stand that shit. It's stupid. Like, accept that you're garbage and be garbage because
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have an ego, you can't be garbage.
yeah, you can't be dog shit. Because that confidence shit only gets you but so far.
Right.
That don't automatically get you plus 10 athleticism
No,
or plus 10 skill. You don't get
that
plus
is
10
not
skill.
a real boost to your attributes. No.
Confidence, just confidence. It's like the coach would be like, you can do it. I know, coach. And then you don't do it.
Yeah, and then what?
My bad, coach. All right, let's move along. Andre Dillard. I don't like him.
Why?
I feel like Andre Dillard knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it on purpose.
What did
Like,
he do?
He knew he wasn't no left tackle. And he knew exactly, he knew he wasn't a left tackle. And he stayed at left tackle. when knowing that as soon as he moved to left guard, he saw progress in his career.
Sounds like Becton all over again. They kept trying to make him a tackle, but he seems he's best served as a guard.
And that pisses me off because Andre Dillard knew that. And the thing was, they were trying to move him to guard, and he objected it. Like, he was not willing to do it in Philadelphia. He assumed he knew deep in his mind that he was better than Jordan Mailata. And now Jordan Mailata is one of the most talented linemen in the league. And Jordan,
Andre Dillard.
And here's another thing about Andre Dillard. Stoutland couldn't make you great.
Right.
Stoutland couldn't make you an acceptable offensive lineman. That says a lot about who you are. I hate you just for that. Just for wasting
a roster spot.
You wasted Stout's time. That's why I don't like you. Now I'm going to move on to the next person. Another former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar.
Yes.
The
whole city of Philadelphia agrees with you in that one.
The second coming of Freddie Mitchell. Can't catch a pass if the pass was glued to your fucking hands.
Right, guys? Let's ask the masses if they love how they felt about who is it again?
Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar. I almost said Jalen Reagor.
Dude, I don't know if you probably never seen it, but this was like it was a news broadcast. The guy was talking about how it was a fire and they was throwing babies out the window. And the guy was like, "We was out here catching babies. We ain't dropped nothing." And then he looked at the camera and goes, "Like Nelson Aguilar."
It's funny because it's true.
Not like Nelson Aguilar. Man.
I'm even destroyed by the whole city.
Horrible, horrible, horrible. I am so done with him. Don't like Nelson Aguilar.
It's been a hell of a list so far. But we got left.
I got 5 more left, and we can call it a day.
Damn.
Next is Juju Smith-Schuster. So, Juju Smith-Schuster was very talented. And then I don't know what happened to him. But he's just nothing. You know what he is? He's a talented Jackson Mahomes. You TikTok.
That's brutal.
A grown man doing that it just bothers me. He doesn't know who he wants to be. He doesn't want to be a talented receiver. He don't want to be successful. And that just bothers me about him. And what pisses me off is that there were articles out there about Juju Smith-Schuster coming to the Eagles.
Ugh.
I feel like that would be a problem in and of itself. Because if he came to the Eagles, day one, he's going to get his ass beat. He would get his ass beat. James Bradbury has 100. He gets the green light. If Juju Smith-Schuster were to become an Eagle, James Bradbury got the green light. As soon as JJ comes through that door, James Bradbury got to get his lick back.
Yeah, that James Bradbury just gonna get dropped.
I feel like that is exactly what James Bradbury needs to get his to get over the yips because
burnt on a double move, caught a 2-piece in the process.
You got beat by Juju, and Juju talked. Juju talked demo shit.
He just got cut by the Patriots, man. She ain't got no authority to be talking nothing.
Yeah, but he was talking so much shit after he won with Patrick Mahomes. That's why you won, because you had Pat.
Right. We can all brag about Patrick Mahomes being our quarterback if we win. Fuck, we know it's him. It ain't you.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes had Tony looking good. But that can only last for so long. Seriously. Speaking of Kadarius Toney, he's next on my list. Why do I hate Kadarius Toney? Because he looks like a gremlin. And he can't catch. He fucked up everything for the greatness that is Patrick Mahomes. You forced Patrick Mahomes to lose to the Jets, was it? Was it the Browns' first game of the season?
I don't remember.
You caused Pat Mahomes to throw how many interceptions? You got to be dog shit, yo. And the fact that you're still on the roster is crazy.
That is crazy to me.
That's crazy. And then he ugly. How
It
you
ain't like
ugly?
anybody else was going to go reach for Kadarius Tony in a
Boy,
trade.
ugly. How you look worse? How you look worse than David and Njoku? When David and Njoku set his face on fire, and you still look worse than that.
Uh,
Kadarius Tony is an ugly
that
boy.
must be an ugly dude.
He an ugly boy. He's got to start wearing a visor, bro, because he ugly.
Damn. Just hide the whole fucking package. We don't want to see none of it. Go out there and make catches in a burqa. We don't want to see your face.
All right, I'm gonna just give him one more, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna let
Well,
the rest slide.
you got like 3 more to go.
I do. Oh, I'm gonna be quick with it. Zeke.
All right.
I don't like
Natural.
Zeke.
Of course. Many
Zeke.
reasons not to like Zeke. Most importantly, he's a cowboy. He's been a
Yeah.
cowboy. Fuck Zeke. Fuck Zeke.
He
fuck
went to the
Jared.
two teams that I hate more than anything: the Cowboys and the Patriots. I don't like
At
it
least he
because
helped the Patriots fail. But they don't get no points for that. They was garbage anyway. But yeah, fuck Zach. I mean, fuck Zeke. Fuck this whole thing.
yeah,
Fuck all that. Fuck his shirts. Fuck his little sister's shirts. He can give them
Eli
back.
Apple. I hate Eli Apple
Okay.
because he's garbage. He is
Everybody hates Eli Apple.
Eli Apple is what is the cornerback version of Kadarius Tony.
Mm.
Garbage.
There we go. The Rob
And last
Schneider
but not least,
football.
I don't like Will Levis. I hate Will Levis, and the reason why I hate Will Levis, I feel like the guy's talented. He's going to be a hell of a player. He's not going to be an all-star. He'll be okay. But the reason I don't like Will Levis is because he showed bitch tendencies. Because he didn't get drafted in the first round. He decided that he was going to take his ball and go home in the second round of the draft. You bitch. You bitch. You walking around with Gia Duddy and her ass broke up with you right after your porn video got leaked. And
Oh,
you got
damn.
that bitch. How do you, as an NFL quarterback, act like a bitch because you didn't get picked in the first round and then get broken up with by your girlfriend who gets a more lucrative deal than you did? How do you allow that to happen, you bitch? You bum bitch.
You bitch.
How you let your girl get a more lucrative deal? Before this, she probably ain't had none of it. And now she got it all. She finessed you, bro. And that's why you a bitch. You let her finesse you. You bitch. You bum bitch bum. I wish you luck on your career
He's
in the
right,
tight,
you know.
but you a bum
He's
bitch
right.
bum.
You're kind of a bitch ass dude for
You
that
got
one.
finessed. And that's
Well,
why people think you paid her to be there. You bum bitch bum. Girl got to deal with McDonald's knowing damn well she don't eat McDonald's. Jesus.
That's ridiculous.
That's all I got to say, Boulevard. I feel like I didn't get to rant as much as I wanted to, but I think I lost some steam there. But it don't matter because the people probably left already.
Yeah, they left, but that's okay. I'm thoroughly entertained. I'll probably come back and watch this episode again just for the fucking laughs. The whole
And those of
concept
you
is
who have,
hilarious. Yeah.
and those of you who have stayed and watched, you watched me drink from my nice mason jar full of kombucha. I'm glad that you stayed. Thank you for staying. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can get more content.
Do what he said because he said it.
And that's all that I say unto you. We got more content coming. Keep your eyes open. And I say this to you: if you are Kadarius Tonys or Eli Apples of the world, we can't all be starters, including you, Clayton Tune. But there's one place you all fit really well, and Boulevard has a first-class ticket to where you can sit.
It's hell. You can all go there. But no, it's okay. I'm okay. In all seriousness, this was a great episode, and we appreciate you coming back and watching us. But now, y'all got things to do. We got shit to do. Hit the bench. Peace.
Bye, bitches.